Well, yeah.
The animated course first years arrived safely, and everyone went to their rooms.
It's hot.
How long does it have to wait here? You can wait in the shade over there! Fine.
Wait under a tree, you'll be fine.
There is literally a sunroof right there!
But he's not allowed to go near the building.
He's not allowed to go in the building.
Fair enough.
The other was gone, I had nothing to do, and there was something lonely about sitting out there listening to the cicadas. They said they were going swimming right after they arrived, so maybe they were getting changed for that.
Uh-oh. I wish I could swim too.
Too bad this is all from Monster's perspective, or we could probably cut into the girls' locker room for the generic animated locker room scene right now. The mountain air was cool, but the sunlight shined down mercilessly. I knew that I was only coming along as part of community service, and I wasn't there to have fun, but still. A figure appeared from the entrance. Oh, hi there.
Oh, you too. Speaking of which, I noticed you're dressed the same as usual, sister.
Hey look, it's one of the characters that everyone's wondering why they didn't even get a root in Double Happiness. Woohoo.
I mean, isn't it hot?
Rahama had long sleeves and went down to her ankles. It seemed a little rough for mountain climbing. Okay. Full nun habit! Costume! Uniform! Fox! Climbing! Mountain! Keys! Mountain! Why? Why do they use giant medieval keys anyway?
Because they're rich people and they can do whatever the fuck they want.
Why do they have medieval key rings anyway?
Because they have money and they can do whatever the heck they want.
No, they don't have money!
They did have money. Oh, it's a clearing the mind of worldly thoughts thing.
Oh
god.
Yeah, if I was dressed in all black, I would probably die.
He's my weakness. Ah, I see. Are they allowed to say all that aside? Oh god.
I hope you're not wearing any, I hope you're not wearing anything white under that.
Not at all. That must be hard.
Never gone there before, I had a chance, but I heard there's a monastery near the school. It had been founded by the same mission defended Von Sen, and they had a sisterly relationship with the school.
Well, it's no helping it. I guess I gotta participate at least this much. I'm glad I got to participate. But where are the others?
It's already been how long?
30 minutes.
Hang on. It doesn't tell you. It doesn't tell you. I know in a parallel dimension it takes them a grand total of 3 hours, but I don't know how that correlates to this. Don't ask how it takes them 3 hours, because I don't know either. Point made.
Did they really cause that much trouble? Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Really?
ええ。私がシスターの道を歩んだのも、あの時のめくるめくような経験が原因かもしれません。冗談です。
Sister, you got a really playful side to you, don't you?
It's too bad she swore to celibacy because a lot of people like her, so,
足りない若さをそれでカバーしています。
she really was playful.
女子校は男子でなくても目に毒ですよ。弾ける若さが
Oh
過ぎ
god.
去った年月を思わせる。
Or maybe she was being serious.
ここは暑いですし、先に湖畔に行きますか。少しは涼しいかもしれません。
Yes, ma'am.
The fountain path to the lodge remained unpaved, but the path to the lakeside was made of planks placed over the wetlands. It was about 10 minutes of walking when the view suddenly opened up.
Wow, it's huge. Everyone really could swim in it.
こんな素敵な湖畔が山にあって、学校としても助かりました。バンセンヌでは合宿で海水浴などは無理ですからね。
Really?
淑女がむやみに肌を晒すものではありませんから。
You say that, but miniskirts! Anyway,
Ah.
プールと自然では大いに異なります。フィードラ・バンセンヌにもたまには自然を満喫してもらいたいですからね。
great, I'll go fly in a freshwater shark. We'll see how they like nature.
I can't. I'm sorry, don't know I'm so funny. Oh my god.
Taste nature! Just drop sharks.
Taste nature. I was gonna say, like, it's good to swim in a natural lake, but then you said taste nature with sharks, and that just... that broke me.
You're welcome. See, guys, I'm
Nature
funny!
girls.
Get the crickets out of here,
Nature
please.
girls.
Someone get the crickets out of here.
That reminds me. I don't know why it's so funny. This will be my first time seeing them all in swimsuits. No, you're gonna get dragged away for that.
There was a time we cleaned the pool, of course, but I had a feeling that didn't count.
嬉しいですか。
To be honest, yes.
素直なのはいいことですね。
Ugh.
男子はみんなスケベなのですから。
I mean, you're not
I
exactly
mean-
wrong.
Most of them, but same could be same about women with some things.
All generalizations are false, including this one! She said it so plainly, but it seemed true enough to me.
だから隠すようなむっつりはかえって嫌われますよ。
I'm seriously surprised that the entire year no one's ever told me to shut up.
We'll keep that in mind.
これは教師として尋ねるわけではありませんが、まさやくん、好きな子はいるのですか？
Oh,
その
great.
沈黙はわかりました。言えない相手なのですね。
No, it's not that.
ズバリ私
You wish.
I'm sure a lot of people would. No, ma'am.
断言しなくてもいいのに。
Rip. She's a hard one to get around.
入学して以来、君はいつも女の子と一緒にいますからね。その中の誰かが好きなのかなと
Two of them,
思った
apparently.
のですが。
I'm only surrounded by girls because that's all Von Sen's has.
Oh, there's another one.
まあそれはそうですが、では違うのですか？その沈黙は
No.
ではいないんですか？ちょっと意外ですが。
I wouldn't say that I haven't exactly.
Couldn't say that, especially after the recent incident. I did like someone, that much was clear. I was just in a ridiculous position of being able to choose who I liked best.
It surprised me to realize it, but it turns out I'm pretty indecisive about these things. I think that applies to a lot of people.
まあみんな魅力的ですからね。
Well, I mean, if any straight guy had 9 straight girls piling onto him, they were all attractive, and they all had their own pros and cons that kind of balanced out, maybe except for a couple of them, I think we'd all be a little indecisive.
Yeah. I would say so.
I nodded.
But I also know that things can't stay this way.
そうですか。
Sister Misha smiled and nodded.
少し気になっていたのですが、分かっているならこれ以上は私から言うことはありませんね。
Despite appearances, I could see Sister Mishima really was looking out for us. She looked back to the path.
みんな来たようですよ。
Fan service away! I passed the premier judgment, but that didn't necessarily mean I'd fully integrated into the student body. I didn't know the boy would be here. I could hear the whispers among the swimsuit-clad assembly.
Well, it stands to reason, I guess.
It was one thing to have class together, but it was natural that such shelters girls feel self-conscious about showing their skin before a man. It was actually charming in a way.
Oh my god, it's still magnificent view.
There's something also unreal about seeing all those girls, their faces serious, doing organized stretches together. My lifeguard duties went off without a hitch, and we were approaching our noon break.
Maybe it's curry?
I saw a cylindrical pot being brought in. I'd seen a few of the girls cluster together and leave before. I thought they might have been ill, but it seemed they were just preparing the food. Make sure Yukiko and Chie stay 17,000 miles away from this thing. At all times. You know what I'm talking about.
Looks like a breadline or something. Yeah, that's what it reminded me of.
I was heading towards the pot when I saw the usual gang gathering together, so I moved to join them.
来たわね。マサヤさん、お昼はカレーよ。
In case you wanted buns! And not the kind you probably wanted, but deal with it.
So it is curry. Sounds great. No, if you're thinking about another game.
Well, a long time since I've eaten curry rice. Plenty of pork miso soup at soup kitchens, but...
じゃあ並びましょう。
The girls were in an orderly line, and we hooked up at the end of it.
ああ、疲れた。移動に疲れて、泳いで疲れて、夏合宿なんて疲れるばっかりじゃない。
What was that?
Bad thing.
What was that word? Oh yeah! Duh?
でもたまに外で泳ぐと気持ちいいでしょ。
Yay! Who ordered their buns underage? We got some of those.
まあそうだけど。でもあんた水泳なんか好きだったっけ？あれ？そういえば夏合宿にもずっと参加していないんじゃなかった？私と同じで。
I wonder why she changed her mind.
じゃあなんで急に？それは。
I wonder why she changed her mind.
わかった。まさやくんがいるからでしょう。で、水着姿を見せたかったと。
I mean, in this parallel universe, probably.
何言ってるのよ。そんなはずないわ。
Don't you go Cinderella, now, kiddo.
そうですよ。見るなら私を見てください。うらー
I'd throw you some of this, but I can't exactly get vodka through the internet.
I would appreciate one right now.
うらーってね。
I mean, mail exists, but it would take too long to get here.
Kono-chan leaped forward, arms spread to block my view of Ritsuko-chan. Her rigid posture's ended, protruding her chest towards me, though.
Underage chest. Apparently, is something Sai is into.
I mean, he is in this universe, too.
Yep.
There are some things I can deal with. Then there are some things I'm never drunk enough for.
どこ見てるんですか?
If this computer wasn't a piece of crap, I would just slam my forehead into it.
What is it
Because
gonna explode?
Because it would have exploded. Her chest.
言い切りましたね.
Ah! Sister Mishima said said it was good for boys to be honest, so I thought I'd try it out. Yeah, it's a not always. Not always.
I think this is what we call comically missing the point.
Indeed.
私は男子といえどもたしなみがあった方がいいですね.
Hey, Lamau.
I can agree with that. Sorry.
それにしても好みも成長したわね.
You heard it first here, ladies and gentlemen. Vendrix likes quiet boys.
You know it's not what I meant.
That's what you said, and it's on camera.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
That's how you interpreted it.
She said, I like my boys discreet, and you're like, yep, so do I.
No, I mean, I agree with that.
Exactly. I like my boys discreet too. Okay,
No,
now we've
oh
decided.
my god. That's not... That's not what I meant.
Let me go call up Fox News.
Oh my god.
Bread goes in, toast comes out. You can't explain that. Stupid
Jesus
Fox
Christ.
News.
そうですか? 多分77センチのままだと思いますけど.
Great. I'll grab my stuff.
胸の話じゃなくて.
Masai, I hate you.
Great. I'll grab my stuff.
Cool, so the lolly's small, huh? I mean, I don't actually know what that...
I'm gonna say, unless I knew her bandwidth, I wouldn't be able to tell you what that means. Not that I'm too eager to find out what that is, but...
All I know are cup sizes. I don't know anything else.
I know how to determine, I just don't have numbers.
Yep.
This is your line, by the way.
I said what I needed to say.
This is your line, though.
So the lolly's 77 centimeters, huh?
Good enough.
どこ見てるのよ?
I wonder.
Ow.
I was trying to be discreet, but it just got me kicked. See, it does. There's no win-win.
だってプール掃除の時はなんだかんだ言って恥ずかしがっていたでしょ?
Let's be honest here, there was no saving it at that point. Like, you tried being discreet, but being discreet wouldn't have saved it at that point.
Nope.
それが今では見せつけているんだから大した発展ぶりじゃない。今だって恥ずかしいです。顔から火が出そうなほどです。
Good for you, maybe you'll die.
ただお姉様が見られるよりは私が犠牲になった方がいいですから。
Well, the vendors are gonna find a serious problem with that.
I think I made that very clear when I first chose her route.
Yep.
私が犠牲にマサヤ様の目力って。
By the way, that halfway point split was definitely not halfway, because that was at an hour, and we're almost to 2 hours. There you go! Happy birthday, your legal waifu! Enjoy!
Actually, we figured out their ages a while ago, but I don't remember them.
Legal! In Japan! 18! Obviously. Everyone's 18 in this game. Everyone is 18 and consenting adults.
Yep, because that's how it works.
The 9th grader is definitely 18. Shush.
急に変な顔してお腹でも痛いの？
I mean, saying that everyone's 18 and the disclaimer is a lot easier than trying to get around the legal issues when they. So.
別に。それで、なんで今年は急に来る気になったの？紅バラ会の回答になったから。
And?
だから紅バラ会として交流の場は大事にしなければならないでしょ。
Sure. We all know why you're here, honey. We all know why you're here.
交流って見飽きた顔じゃない。そうだけど、でも私は怪盗なんだし。律子も苦労させられるわね。何かと。
And at this point, you realize that Ritsuko literally has stick limbs. She has stick arms. She has a stick neck. The legs are okay, but everything else is a stick.
I'd just like to point out, Ayaka's neck is wicked thin. And so are her forearms.
That's fair. Still, stick! It's like,
Ritsuko makes sense.
Ayakas are thinner.
Not so much.
Ayakas are thinner than they should be. Ritsuko is literally a stick! Also, when they do CGs, they fix that, but, I don't remember they fixed Ritsuko. I know they fixed Ayaka. I don't remember they fixed Ritsuko, though. She's a stick! Don't break her in half on your honeymoon, dude.
Like someone else we know. Oh god, terrible. I'm gonna die for this.
Like, seriously, don't snap her in half on your honeymoon, man.
Har har.
You think I'm joking.
そういえばマサヤさん、本当に頭の怪我は大丈夫なの？
Yeah, it's fine now.
そう？実はめまいが止まらなくて、それで今日の水泳はパスしたとか。
No, it's nothing like that.
だって私、マサヤさんが金槌だなんてどうも信じられなくて。
He's not. Huh? Why is that?
Because you volunteered to be on the fucking rowboat!
He did. And a lifeguard.
何かと器用じゃない。運動神経もいいわよね。
Or that. Muscle does sink, though, so...
Fat doesn't. Oh, I don't know.
And since we've established that he's ripped as fuck,
そうかしら。まあ、人間得て増えてはありますからね。運動が全般に苦手な私も泳ぐのは割と得意なんです。
I wonder why.
It's not like she has a natural buoy. Oh, I see.
厳密に言うと浮くことですが。
I wonder why.
Why is he
船っ
confused
て
by
浮
this?
きそうだもんね。ちょっとした V ガードにはなりそう。
Did you use that for me? Holy shit. Really? I never knew.
The question was out of my mouth before I could reconsider.
いずれにしろ重力から解放されてとてもいい気分になれますね。
Now I just need to put a box on your head. Anyway,
Shh.
なるほど。まあそうね。人間誰しも得意なことと苦手なことはあるわよね。
This is true.
体がなんともないならそれでいいの。
Yeah, thanks.
we had a long break after lunch. The girls went back to the lodge to rest. Afterwards, they changed back into their swimsuit and turned into blankets, swam until the summer sun cast long shadows over the water.
ではマサヤくん、申し訳ないですが、今日はこれで引き上げてください。
Nah, just insert a picture of the Guardian just dragging you kicking and screaming back down the mountain. Bonus points if they smash your face off a couple rocks on the way down.
Shh. Yes, ma'am.
ただ短い距離とはいえ、生徒が一人で山道を行くのは心配です。
What do you think you're gonna get mauled by a bear? Like, He could
It's a
probably
30-minute walk.
he could
down
probably one-handedly arm wrestle a bear and win. Let's be fair here.
He has the power of anime protagonist.
He could probably arm wrestle a bear and be just fine. He's the freaking next Davy Crockett. Let's be fair. Leslie, he's gonna walk up tomorrow morning with a coonskin cap on that he just killed in the woods. Like,
He would.
そこで誰かに付き合ってもらえますか？
I understand.
頼む相手は一人でも構いませんよ。その子の帰りは常駐しているガルディエンヌに付き添ってもらえばいいでしょう。
Ah, I see.
ではごきげんよう。
Yes, ma'am.
I realized what Sister Mishima was getting at. She's asking me to pick someone to invite.
Thanks, Sister Mishima.
Nature date, let's go. I bowed to her as she walked away.
あ、そうそう。
Yes?
なんなら私が付き合ってもいいですよ。
Nature
Oh, that
date,
was your
go.
hint, Mishima. That was your hint. No, thank you.
大人の魅力。
Social link, go.
Oh my god. I'll pass if you please.
聖職者といたす背徳感。
Social link,
I
go.
am really surprised she's not a route, but then again, she's probably just teasing. That's not even funny.
Also, she's sworn to celibacy and such, but
それもそうでした。
wouldn't be a very good Erege if we were sworn to celibacy.
Basically.
I pulled out my cell phone. Who did I want to accompany me? Date time! Do it!
Well, we are. Oh, obviously, I'm picking reset. No, just kidding.
Okay!
Yeah, no, we don't want to do all this again.
It's literally just me holding down the fast forward key. Let's go.
夜の参道って怖いですよね。
Social link, go!
Oh no, I think you.
苦手
Not
で。
you too. Then again.
Social link, go!
Again, she's basically attached to her hip.
Konami-chan kept her eyes firmly fixed on the underbrush, apparently worried that a ghost would pop out of it.
If you're afraid of the dark, why'd you come along?
Social link, go! I asked for Ritsuko-chan, but Konami-chan ended up coming with her from the lodge.
決まってるじゃないですか、そんなの。
So I can throw you off the cliff? That's a great idea. Thanks for mentioning it. Natsuhunya! They won't even hear her scream.
Jesus.
She'll be mauled by a bear in the morning. Konami-chan suddenly brightened.
お姉様が心配だからです。
The guardian is going to accompany her back. That's what Sister Mishima said.
This is why you never ask me to plot murders. I am way too creative. I don't think I should be celebrating that, but whatever.
ああ、いえ、そういうことではありません。
Of course you're not.
だってお姉様の男子と二人きりで人気のない夜道を歩くなんてそんなのいけないことですから。
Ah, I see.
Apparently she wasn't worried about Ritsuko-chan stumbling. On the contrary, it was Konami-chan who seemed more unstable on her feet.
男子って相手はマサヤ様なのに。
Oh.
それはそうですが、でも男子であるということに変わりはありません。
Point.
でもマサヤ様がタンタトゥールセルパンではないこと、あなたはもう分かったのではなく。
He is still a pervert, but hey, whatever.
He is. But he's not a serpent.
それはまあ。
Konami-chan quickly averted her eyes. I thought that our naked date had cleared up all her misunderstandings, but it seemed like she was still wary about boys.
I wonder why.
私嫌だったんです。嫌って？お姉様がマサヤ様と二人きりになることがです。
Romantic to-go friendship! There's a trope for that!
それって？
Mikasa looked between Konami-chan and me with an expression of mild surprise. Then her expression turned cold.
知りませんでした。マサヤ様、いつの間にか。
Hey, Lamau!
Huh?
Sure, they were definitely closer than we've been when we first met, but... Mikasa-chan turned her eyes away. Felt like the atmosphere around us had suddenly grown heavy. I'm gonna check something real quick. Okay, never mind, I didn't think so. Okay. But Konami-chan didn't seem to notice and just kept talking.
だいたいマサヤ様はどういうつもりでお姉様を呼んだんですか？
Nature walk date! Anyway,
What do you mean?
Granted, she'd push you off a cliff if you ever said that, but, because I was attracted to her. But I was hesitant to admit that here and now. Ritsuko-chan looked uncomfortable too. We've officially branched off into the correct parallel universe.
Officially, yes.
Hooray! It took us like what? 15 months
Over
to
a
get
year?
here? Like what?
Jesus Christ.
I'm pretty sure at least 15 months to get here.
God. I'm so glad we're doing half-hour uploads now.
Konami-chan's expression was serious, but before I managed to answer, she murmured to herself, "If you want to do another forward again, I might just bump it up to an hour to be done with my life."
Honestly, I've considered that idea.
たとえ相手がマサヤ様だとしても、それでもお姉様が男子と一緒にいるなんて
or at
嫌
least,
なんです。
or at least work up to it until I have better internet.
I was about to say, like, probably 45 minutes would be the next.
Yeah,
Upgrade.
Logical step.
Then if we're able to keep up with
And
that,
then by the
I could
time we
say,
get to route number 7, we'll just be uploading on a chapterly basis. Like,
really well.
I mean, that's what Noble did, and he's still not through the game yet.
That's insane.
Granted, it's double happiness, and he's taking a break to do other stuff, but hey, whatever. This isn't like the base game where he recorded one chapter every week. Ritsuko-chan's expression turned suspicious for some reason.
男子？そうですよ。お姉様みたいな美人、男子だったら絶対に放っておきませんから。
I mean, at least there's one
boy.
I mean, there's at least one person here who agrees with you.
ああ、そういうこと。私てっきり。てっきり？あ、いえ。
The road was dark, lit only by a flashlight in the moonlight, but I could tell that Ritsuko-chan was blushing.
I wonder how come.
Gee, I wonder. When I tried to look more closely, though, she turned her face downward.
Look out!
Ritsuko-chan tripped and seemed to fall, but I quickly grabbed and steadied her.
Wow.
The edge of the path looked over the slope. I doubted she would fall, but there was still a chance.
Are you okay?
すみません。私、運動神経が鈍くて。何抱き合ってるですか？
Shut up. Huh?
Konami-chan charged me suddenly, and I thought I might really fall.
Look out, it's dangerous here.
Let her fall. We won't
Let
have
her
to deal with
fall,
her anymore.
please.
She'll be eaten by bears by morning time. I begged her seriously, but Konami-chan wasn't about to listen. You could just make a bear skin rug with a bear that comes to eat her corpse. Great way to redecorate your room. Just Guardian walks into your room, you just have a bear skin rug. They're like, where did that come from?
Fine.
When I didn't do so immediately, she tore me off her fiercely.
もう油断も隙もあったものではありません。
Konami-chan held her arms and interposed herself between Ritsuko-chan and me.
ちょっと好み？
Ritsuko-chan's expression was angry. Well,
Just gonna get it.
I guess you could say she's younger. And this isn't Ruby, the joke doesn't work.
マサヤ様は今私を助けてくれたのよ。 なのにそんな言い草はないでしょ。ですがはいらないの。謝りなさい。
Whoa.
When it was clear Konami-chan wasn't going to apologize, Rikuko-chan gave up and turned back to me.
マサヤ様、すみませんでした。それとお姉様、もう何よ。なんでマサヤ様の肩を持つんですか。肩って別にそういうわけじゃ。好みが間違ったことを言うからでしょ。いいえ、お姉様は確かにマサヤ様の肩を持っているんです。
I'm running on vintage, I can't burn a whole lot more yet.
そういう問題ではないと言っているでしょう。
And I know I'm gonna need a big shot of it, I can't burn it all yet.
Now.
The mood had gotten strangely dangerous, and I quickly interposed myself.
No one's hurt, and I'm not offended.
Someone will be hurt in a second, though. Just tripped Konami's center off the edge.
すみません。
I'd probably be taken to a mental health facility for how much I'm plotting the murder of a small child.
Well, to be fair,
if this were real life.
To be fair, I actually know a friend who, when they were bored on car trips, they would plan how they would kidnap people in great detail.
You know, that doesn't surprise me in any capacity whatsoever.
So I think it's pretty normal. This really is unusual.
It was strange to see Ritsuko-chan lose her temper, and it was the first time I'd ever seen Konami-chan talk back to her.
あと、ありがとうございました。
Ah, right. Someone's jelly.
After that, we continued our walk in silence.
Something I want to ask her about, but you can't do it with a chihuahua.
I want to know what Lauda-bun was. I was strangely curious about it, but this time, this was clearly not the time to bring it up. If you say that one more time, I'm throwing you in the river.
What? You mean the campus?
Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Get in there.
Seem to be afraid of a lot of things, Konami-chan. Thunder, too.
She usually acted so strong. The dichotomy was charming.
Nothing.
I felt like something had zipped past my face. A bat, maybe? I was about to keep walking regardless when I heard a scream behind me.
Huh? Well, hold it.
Komi-chan suddenly dashed off, and I quickly moved to chase her. Just let her go.
Yeah, please let her go.
If we're lucky, she'll come back. If we're not lucky, she'll get eaten by bears. By the way, switch those. Definitely don't switch those. I definitely did not mean the opposite of what I just said. At all.
I was confused. I'm like, lucky if she comes back? What?
Lucky for everyone else, not lucky for us.
God, there's gonna be someone in the comments like, why are you so much of a bully towards her? She's gonna fall.
Trust me, the Lolicon army is already banging at my door, so... Komi-chan kept charging forward, seemingly heat is the direction. I barely managed to grab her hand and then spun around, swapping places with her. And then... Bye! Bad ending! Okay.
Ah!
I saw her tipping forward on the slope. I arched my back and flailed my arms helplessly until Ritsuko-chan pulled me back. Felt like I slammed into her body as I got back onto the path.
That was close.
I managed to glance behind me in a panic, and I saw it was an unexpected precipitous drop. My body went cold in the warm air. Look at how close we were to a bad ending!
Thanks, Ritsuko-chan. You saved me.
Kiss. Okay. As we looked at each other, we suddenly realized we were standing like a couple in an embrace.
It did look perfect for that.
Color filled Ritsuko-chan's cheeks.
Would you shut up? Oh my god.
This time I couldn't claim the Konami-chan had gotten the wrong idea. I mean, fair. Oh no, thank you for saving your life that time? Okay, fine. After seeing Masaya off, Ritsuko and Konami headed back to the lodge. Because they weren't together, they didn't need a guardian. I need more
Are you?
alcohol.
I don't agree with that at all. Konami is anything.
You
but-
expect a 15-year-old and a 17-year-old to fight off a bear? Like, or a 15-year-old and a 16-year-old to fight off a bear? Especially when they're both sticks? I don't think so. Like, the bear will pick Ritsuko up in his teeth and just snap her in half. Bane style. Boom! Like, come on.
Basically, yeah.
お姉様、
Like,
さっきはすみませんでした。
Konami could probably Bane Ritsuko at this point. Like, boom!
大きな声を出してしまって。ああ、好みが大きな声を出すなんていつものことだから。うん。ただ私、お姉様に対してそんな風にしたことは一度もなかったはずなので、なんだか自分でも不思議なくらいなんです。ついカーッとなってしまって。
Jealousy.
もしかして好みってマサヤ様のことが好きなの？
Yeah, when we played Double Happiness, I think they'd be dating already.
そんな
Goes very well.
また大声出してる。すみません。
And then a bear came along and ate Konami's head. Anyway,
私が気にしているのはお姉様なんです。決まってますよ。
honestly, I think they would know if there was a bear on campus, but
そう。
to be completely honest, I think they know exactly what
まさか
what lives around here.
マサヤ様に惹かれているとか、そんなことありませんよね。あるはずないわ、そんなこと。
Rejected.
Oh, yeah, cold shoulder.
そうですよね。
You just got rejected, mate. I'm sorry.
それが分かっているのに、どうしても気になってしまうのは、やっぱりマサヤ様が男子だからなんでしょうか。そうね。女子校の中に男子が一人だもの。やっぱりいろいろな意味で気にはなるわ。そうですよね。前にみんなも言っていた。マサヤ様はバンセンヌに吹き込んだ新しい風であると。そしてリセ様は傭兵性のことに触れて、だから確かに私たちにも何かしらの変化は訪れているのでしょうね。お姉様？いえ、やっぱり何でもないです。何よ、言いかけてやめるなんて好みらしくないわね。
Hey, look, it's actually a talk where she's not annoying me usually, for the most part. It's still there a little bit.
Basically.
お姉様は変わることが嫌じゃないのかな。傭兵性のことを言ったとき、なんだかそんな変化が。
Yeah, I cut her off, who cares?
お姉様と私の関係も。そんなことあるはずが。
Of course I can, because we're stealing her from you. Woo!
How many hours has it been?
About 2.
Ah, that's not bad. That's pretty good.
第
16.
星酔いの集い。
I guess Noble had a lot of comments to make.
People always stall the stream.
Fair enough.
That's all for this time, guys.
Things are finally changing.
Next time, the common root's finally gonna be over, yay.
Finally! Oh my god!
I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Oh wait, that's just death.
It's only been a
1.25
years. Oh my god.
We'll see you guys next time.
Peace out.
Cut.